come to this realization that when I'm talking to people, I'm always on, if that makes sense. Like, my personality is such a, I don't want to say over exaggerated, but it's like overly enthusiastic. Not necessarily in a bad way. I think I do it because I want people to feel like a positive energy in my presence versus negative. But it's just when I talk to people, it's like, hey, it's like, yeah, totally, like, oh my god, no, like, you're completely right. And that's just not how I'm like when I'm alone. Which I know that there's a difference between having like an inside voice versus an outside voice. Who you are to yourself versus who you are to other people. But I feel like there shouldn't be such a big disconnect between who you are and who you are when you talk to people. And sometimes I just feel like even people I've known for years, there's the personality that I have when I'm speaking to people versus like my true personality. And when I'm speaking to people, one of the reasons I think I get so drained from interactions is because it's like almost immediate. Like, even if I don't want to be that way, or like I tell myself, like, I'm gonna just be real, that is like the real version of me when I'm speaking to somebody. Because that's just like innately like what I've come to be in interactions. I don't think it's a bad thing. But it lends to a couple of realizations, like the first being, or even a couple of questions. Like, am I authentic with anybody? Do I have an authentic relationship with anybody? Secondly, who am I? The existential question, like, am I the person I am when I'm alone? Am I the person I am when I'm talking to other people? Third, why do I feel the need to differentiate between the two? Like, I just had a conversation today. It was an amazing conversation. It was with somebody that I love and I deeply care about. But the whole entire time during that interaction, I was on. Like, the nice how he was like there. And like the whole entire time. And it was like I was overly enthusiastic with like each of my responses. And after, I felt just such an amalgamation of feelings. Like, I felt a little bit drained, even though I love this person. But because of this persona that I was putting on, I felt a little bit drained. And then I also felt a little bit disappointed in myself for feeling the need to like be that way, even when we were just having like a normal conversation. And also a little bit embarrassed because it's like, so much of who I am when I'm with myself. Like I'm proud of that, and I am like, and it feels authentic, and it feels, and like there's just so many hidden parts of my personality that come out when I'm just off myself. But when I'm talking to other people, it's almost like I become like a character. It's almost like I become a caricature. I don't know why I can't pronounce that right now. But it's almost like I'm becoming like a caricature of myself.